What up, my freaks? Ruinous Insight here with part 33 of my Total Warhammer II modded Mazdamundi campaign. So as we saw last time, we sort of destroyed the Dune Kingdoms for good, and I say sort of because we took all their stuff, and I don't see where any of their other armies are, but I can still see their heroes up, and they have 0 settlements, but they're somehow alive somewhere. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully we'll find out by killing them or by them suiciding or something. Watch them attack Casa Bar and retake it. I would be greatly annoyed if that happened, but you know, it's a distinct possibility at this point. Let's find out if it happens. Go. We'll start by ending the turn because everything has already been done between the episodes. You want us to join war against Hag Grief. We can't even seek Hag Grief. Why the hell would we join war against them? Especially if you offer us nothing. I really wish that the like AI would just offer like you things to join wars. Like the AIs constantly ask you to join wars, but whenever you ask them to join wars for nothing, they pretty much never do it, especially against powerful factions. So like it's always been a stupid element of diplomacy. You want a defensive alliance. How powerful are you? Well, you are in alliances with Nagaroth and Heralds of Ariel, both of which will like us more if we go for a defensive alliance with you. And then if you luck out and get this, you'd be willing to trade with us, although you don't have a lot of territories remaining. Yeah, fine. Defensive alliance it is. More allies for us will help us as we go on. And we're getting closer and closer to Krog-Gar, which is always nice to see. What the hell was that? Raiding and strength. Aha! Enemy siege lifted. Enemy siege lifted. Settlement besieged. What the hell's going on here? You guys attacked Casa Bar. Oh, I assume they were attacked by Numas. Yeah, I think that. No. Then what the hell happened to you? I don't know what happened there, or who killed them, but I guess it did work out. Now you could insta-kill this little army if you really feel like it. The question is, do we want to bother with Numas or not? You could get a small trade agreement, or just ignore them. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna just ignore these dwarfs, although, nah, we could just ignore these guys. Our empire's not gonna be contiguous because of this. And these dwarves don't like us very much. Oh, and we still need to sack some territory. You know, we got 18 turns, we gotta raise or sack some territories, although now that I'm thinking about it, I probably wouldn't want to sack Numas, probably want to capture it and attack. But we could go over here and sack Agrul Migdal. It's an option. You know what, fine, we'll do that. We will do that. I'm really hoping that this army is not here. In fact, what we'll do, just in case, is move you, Mavkatel, right here. And just in case that aha, there is a Numas army here. Wait, can you switch off of this? Yeah, you can, but you can't attack it. And they could attack us. They could also attack the Springs of Eternal Life, which does have walls though, so they need to. They would need to siege it. And this army's kind of trash, although they might have like 5 armies around Numas, and that they would move immediately down here. Alrighty, well, regardless, we're gonna move to Casa Bar. Is this close enough? This might not be close enough. Hard to say. Anyway, let's auto-resolve this, because I don't see the need to fight another one. You're not allied with anybody. It just bothers me because they like us. But they're also raiding us, and it's kind of annoying. I mean, we could just take Numas and re-ally with them after screwing up Agrul Migdal repeatedly. Yeah, fine. Sorry, Numas. You really shouldn't be raiding our territory. It's unconscionable is what it is. Call Nagaroth to help. You help, Nagaroth. We clearly need it. Attack this, please. A little easy auto-resolve. Barely any damage against all this skeleton spam. You can also exterminate to increase our research rate. Gotta keep stacking that. And you... I'll just keep moving up. We'll go to Numas itself, and then we'll see what you do. How are we out here? Still building the stuff for the Ogre army, but more importantly, this. You, Pradat, give Mazdamundi his stuff. Mazdamundi, you get a Blessed Stag and Blessed Temple Guards. Now, you are at 18, 19, 20. Well, actually, we can get this before we fight somebody, rather. Yeah, you move out here. You're gonna go find Krog-Gar. Everybody else will deal with the Skaven, I guess. I guess you can also keep moving this way, because you have to do something. There was a reason I was moving you out here, but I don't exactly remember what it is anymore. Other than giving you this stuff. Who are we going to give these things to? Especially with a bunch of other lords already dead. You could make a... What kind of army could you make that we don't already have? Honestly, none. Trogodon, Stegs, Basties. Yeah, we already have an army full of this stuff, so while you do provide a lot of useful abilities, well, this is really going to help. You, however, are going to go pick up some ogres, so, yeah. Pick up some ogres. You need to land in Magritte. Oh, you won't be able to reach it, and this guy might be able to attack you. I don't really want to risk that, so what we could do is go over here and then land on this side and then move back to Magritte. Be safer. Especially with you hurt. You get a quick auto-resolve at the Sea Corpse, then both of you are going to move out to the Skaven. Loot the carcass. Auto-resolve, please. Terminate. More research, and some more treasury. Beautiful. That'll keep us in some good stuff. Defenses. Alright, you guys. Time to get a move on. Why must there be so much attrition? I really wish everybody was immune to their high seas attrition. Oh, well, okay, now, ironically, we have no defenders anywhere here, which is kind of bad, but whatever for now. Alrighty, you guys are now good. Everybody, I think, has moved, except you, but you don't need to because you're building stuff. Tech Thieves, you're at 1 now? No, still at 2. Okay, Dargoth, Steel Tech. Oh, you leveled up to 30. Swell, maintenance. And then you. Steel Tech, please. Contribute to more Steel Tech from that. Lovely. And you're immortal on top of it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alrighty, what are we in tech now? We are at 777. Oh, if we get to 800, will this turn to 1? Or do we need to get to 1,000? I never bothered to calculate. I really would like to get this to 1%, or to, yeah, 1 turn per technology. It would really help. Okay, who else needs to move, though? Love to end the turn and prosecute the war against Numas completely necessarily. You Humble Keepers don't really need money. Or upgrades, rather. As Plane of Tuskers upgrade, please. Let's also make money. You do need money. Wizard Caliph's Palace. No, you know what? We'll wait on that. All defenses must be raised. Zandri, not ready for defenses. Ooh, although let's raise your port. Al-Haik, I guess you're gonna need defenses too. Who knows? All these armies. Yes. Chaos is coming. I'm actually surprised that they're not here yet. I don't remember where they'll spawn. Like, I feel like I remember them spawning here, and, well, I remember they attack here, but that means that they'll focus on the player, so most likely they'll do something like this. And I think another set spawns right here, which is dangerous for all of this stuff. Fuming Serpent. Oh. You have an old one, Monument. Okay, no, you need to get rid of that and replace it with a wall. Yeah, all of this stuff. Chupayotl, well, you have walls. Wait, what? How do you not have walls? Oh, you don't have walls. Oh, no. You're a gold mine. Literally a gold. You have a gold mine. Okay, so that's going to obviously be a problem. Let's make this skink favela here, and I think we're going to have to destroy this Croxagore Labor District. Replace it with a wall. Mangrove Coast. You're fairly far south, though, both of you. Maybe you're safe. Maybe we don't need to. I mean, I feel like if they spawn up here, they'll attack all of this. They're not going to spawn, like, right here. I feel like that's too far south. I could be wrong. I could be very, very wrong and eat my words. Anyway, let's end the turn. I also got to keep an eye on those rights. We also have another Slann to summon soon to get our Razordawn army going. I don't know what we'll be mixing with the Razordawns yet. Gefeeten the tech... Oh, come on. Gefeeten. What you doing, man? Gefeeten? I don't remember. Gefeeten, I think. Alright, Numas, what are you gonna do? You're gonna siege Springs of Eternal Life, I assume. You're gonna siege Kosovo. Oh, they have 2 armies there. Oh, that'll be an actual fight. Oh, it is it's the Wood Elves helping destroy the faction. The Dune Kingdoms are gone, and so is Trace. Huh, interesting. Orion. Or Orion's Camp. You like us a little bit better now? Okay, we got raiding. We've got tech research. Dune Kingdoms are gone. Let's briefly give a little gift of money to our human friends over in Reichland in the hopes that we someday get a trade agreement with them, but they really don't like us enough to give us a trade agreement. I.e., I tried this before, and I think you guys might remember this. We will offer to join war against like 10 factions just for a trade agreement, and they still won't do it. Oh, man. Carl really doesn't like us. Alrighty, well, you guys. You can't reach, or you can either barely reach this or can't reach this. I can't quite tell. You, however, can reach that. Although, will he move away if you try? It's an interesting question. And can you move close enough? Well, I guess you could move here. And then you can attack these guys. They're pretty weak. Honestly, once again, I think we can just, we can kill them with reasonably great ease. Go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, and yeah, this would be an easy fight just like it was last time. Do we still fight it? Do we bother? Do we bother with this? It's still fun. You know what? Let's just fight it. We fought a lot of these with like 4 enemy fights, so I think once again we're just not going to bother with the cinematic battle just because it'll shorten the episode considerably due to the amount of editing and stuff. Plus, we saw last time that these guys, we really don't need much support to kill only 2 forces of skeletons like this. Alrighty, well, you guys, you know what to do. Yeah, always do the same thing. Here we go. What do we have here? Oh, Blood of Gyran, yes. So we could use it on these guys as well. Alright, well, at least the enemy has a few more range units this time. Each one of you will take care of one. I really wish you could order them to attack specific ones at the very start. Anyway, you 3. In the center, you. Get ready to kill that enemy lord as it charges up. In fact, you can just stay out here. Our own lord is going to stand among the fire lizards for when the inevitable enemies attack. They don't appear to have any cav. It's a good thing. So we can do this and this. And you guys will wait. Oh, maybe you were blocking these guys from shooting? You know, let's keep these guys back. Wait for the enemy to take some damage and then move in. And then, yeah, you guys can be on the flanks here, like so and like so. And then big lizards, you can also be out here to help out. There we go. I hope they don't interfere with the smaller salamanders. It'd be kind of annoying if they did. Alrighty, I think I'm happy with that. Oh, I guess you can make me group 1, you can be group 2, and you can be group 3. Everybody else doesn't really need to be grouped up. Start deployment. Start battle. Go. Attack. Attack. Oh, is that a unit of sepulchral stalkers? Okay, well that's not as good because they can still be pretty damaging. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, some nice bomb drops though. I want you to drop more bombs yourself. Right there, and then keep attacking those skeleton archers. Alright, how are we doing out here? Hey. Tomb King, come back here. Alright, fine, the Spokal Stalkers, maybe they want to play with Bokza. Oh, and right, we have a second army coming in. Almost forgot about that. Everybody move in. Fast as you can, please. How are you guys doing? Pretty good, pretty good. That Skeleton Archer unit is dead. Oh, man, look at how much damage they're dishing out. Oh, what a hilarious unit. Go help them. I'm almost tempted to use Blood of Gyran on them, but it is a... it's probably not even necessary. We can always go back and have the Life Slann heal them. And who do we have coming in here? Oh yeah, our dinos. You know what, you 3. Gonna be group 4. Oh. Well. You got surrounded. We have another target. How's the enemy army at approaching, by the way? Why are you guys having so much tough time with killing this one unit? You know what, just use your bombs to kill them then. If they are gonna have an issue with them, just kill them the old-fashioned way. There we go. And we're just about done here. You guys are good. I don't mean done with the, oh, whoa. You, use your Slann mind. Keep that Tomb King from, killing you. Alright. Oh, you know what we can do? You guys go here. You guys go here, and then we can use Blood of Gyran on all of you to heal you. And then, oh, our dinos are in? Oh, wait, speaking of, can you use your regular heal? Maybe. Use your regular heal there. Dinos, work together. I guess you guys can set up a big old battle line. I don't think it's even necessary. And how are those Ushabti looking? Enemy Lord is down. I want to use this here. And I want you to use a regrowth overcast, and I also want you to keep everybody from running. So yeah, let's do overcast regrowth on you. Right there, and let's use Blood of Gyran at the same time. Because I don't think anybody else is going to get all that hurt. Yeah, because our battle lines are really just ignoring the enemy here, mostly. The dinos are doing all the work. And you know what? Let's attack these sepulchral stalkers. So group 2 and group 4. Oh yeah, look at that heal. He was at half HP. Now he is healing up real nice. Oh, look at that. That's a lot of regen. Kill those damn sepulchral stalkers. Man, we don't even need our Saurus lines in this battle. Tremendously unfortunate for the enemy. Alright, you guys, it's time to kill more archers. In fact, you two go here and kill this unit. Turn off skirmish mode. You two go here and kill this unit. Turn off skirmish mode. How are you guys at killing those sepulchral stalkers? Do we have our giant pile of dinos? Turn off guard mode while you're at it. I almost kind of forgot about that. There we go. All of you can be group 2 now. Just giant pile of dinos. Oh, we can spawn these Star Chamber Guardians. Here we go. There's a Lich Priest right there. Annoy him, please. You guys, move forward. Keep killing this unit of skeleton archers, please. And I didn't quite trap him. Didn't quite work out. Actually, unless you can chase him, turn off that guard mode, please. And how are you guys doing? Alright, switch to this unit, I think. Oh, that Salamander hunting pack certainly got beat up. Let's regrow it, or you know what, let's heal it regularly. You can see how seriously I'm taking this battle. Yeah, we definitely need 4 enemy stacks to ever bother with these sorts of fights. Oh, and I forgot one of our dinos. Our Ark of Sotek, it's kind of sad. Poor Ark of Sotek. Probably feels very left out right now. You guys go and deal more damage. Giant pile of dinos, do your thing. Second pile of dinos here. Come here. Lords, you also have magic and stuff. Why not use it? Oh, you guys move out of the way. Ha, cute. That's cute. Oh, the absolute slaughter. The poor Tomb Kings. It's really weird that the AI just keeps these basic armies around forever. And I understand that they're free and they don't have to build buildings specifically for them, but it's still annoying. There we go. And this battle's just about over. And you actually got healed up nearly to full with that single use of our life, Earthblood, rather. And you guys are almost out of ammo, and the entire army is gonna rout in a second. Oh, these poor units. And basically nobody's gotten damage. If we get another Blood of Gyran, I just want to heal the Pterodon Riders, even though I think they'll heal to full in the time between turns, just because we can. Let's heal them all now. There we go. Now you guys are healing and everybody's routing and the battle's over. You can see what I mean about these 2 armies not being enough to make this worthwhile fight. Yeah, hopefully there's like 6 armies around Numos, just like last time. Then we'll do it cinematic, but otherwise, not worth the effort. You can heal this guy again. And anybody else need healing? Not really. Heal that lizard salamander pack some more. Pile of dinos surround that Lich Priest. Battle is over. Blood of Gyran has fully healed our Pterodon Riders. And honestly, even the Temple Guard didn't even really get hurt. There we go. Battle's over. Oh, one of our dinos somehow got hurt. Did he get something cast at him? Maybe a Shem's Burning Gaze or something? 272 kills on this Basti. Nice. 778. Damn. These guys are obnoxious. And this guy got 322 and this guy got 0, but I think that was just because of the angles, because I was obviously not bothering to control this particular army against such a battle. I think from now on, if we run into any armies that are only 2 armies like this, we'll just auto-resolve them. Let's say 3 and up will fight. Let's see, exterminate them. Yeah, we don't need the heals. And down both of you go. And let's see how strong this faction is now. Wailing Banner, sure. Numas is now still fairly strong. Well, they should have some more armies out there. Alright, well, you guys can deal with that next time. How are we for time? Still got some time. Alrighty, Mazdamundi. We know where you're headed now that you have your full army, so go through... You know what? Go get Ugrul Migdal. And Ogres in 4 turns. Ogre army. That's you. You are carrying the Ogre army. Go here. And you, I don't know exactly what I'm doing with you, but you're coming here too. Just because. Alrighty, let's keep buffing up our defenses. You, 5.1k, quite a bit. Our money isn't growing anymore, unfortunately. Wizard Cal Spouse, I'd love to upgrade you, but the walls do take priority. So does the money making, though. Star Tower out, Fuming Serpent, need to max out those walls, and you might as well get this as well. Star Tower, yeah, max those out. Awakening, yeah, that's at level 4. Pox Marsh is good. Temple of Flank, okay, you can get this. Do we need to keep this for now? Just don't bother upgrading it. High Sentinel, I hope doesn't get attacked. It's very possible. The only thing is that the Southern Great Jungles doesn't actually generate as much money as I thought it would. Maybe it's not even necessary to have that here. You can still build Totems of Quetley and Floating Gardens here as well. Like Floating Pyramid, you don't really need the Grand Plaza. Wait, Floating Pyramid's out here. You have a Grand Plaza because you have a Temple of Quetley already. Although I suppose we could build a Geomantic Locus, like a mini one there. Or whatever the other thing is besides the Temple of Quetley. That gives you 100 money instead of 200. Although this is plus 5%, so honestly it's not that huge of a difference either way. How about then... I still feel like we benefit from building Floating Gardens here. Just because of the income. Nah, fine. Fine, I'm happy with that. Monument of the Moon does have walls. Watch them all just bypass this and go for the High Sentinel. I would be annoyed but not surprised. The same with Port Reaver and Swamp Town. Hopefully they don't need them. Honestly, we just need physical armies there to defend against the eventual Chaos Host. If they spawn before the end of the campaign, that is. Because obviously, we'll never get to Archaon. He's spawning up here, and it'll take him like 100 turns to make his way down here, and by then he will have gotten killed by the very powerful Empire anyway. Okay. Okay, is that it? In terms of moving everybody? Oh wait, Tehenoan. You little buddy. Need to land at Magritta. You need to land at... Well, I guess you can land at Magritta specifically. Where's Nakai? Come here. Alright, we're good. We could keep Nakai back. You know what, honestly, I feel like we'll kill the Skaven fast enough not to worry about... Ooh, oh, this is nice. Ikit is right here. He'll attack Bilbali, take it for himself, wherein we immediately attack him. Now, who here wants to kill Ikit? I don't remember what buff you get for killing him. I feel like it's a weak one, but I could be misremembering. But anyway, we'll send whoever's closest to try to go after him. What's his army like, by the way? 3 Warp Lightning Cannons. Okay, that's pretty cool. Definitely a problem for the Basties, and honestly, it's a problem for the Red Crests. But we do have Vanguard deployments, so... Anyway, Neka and everybody, I'm going to do the point assignment between the episodes. Grendel, you can steal tech. Unfortunately, your little other tech thief buddy is gone for a few turns. We're at 784. Oh, so close to 800. You. Sequence of Discipline. Alrighty, I feel like we need to build another Skink Priest just to try to steal more tech. Are we able to? We're at 5 out of 8. We got Uncompromising, we got Perceptive. Well, we're gonna have to go with Intelligent. Yeah. And damn the expense, obviously. And Intelligent gives us a little bit more research rate. So you, my friend, Steel Tech, Specialist, Block Army, Wound. Let's get Potent as well. So... This one. Like so. Cleanse corruption, I don't care about that. You can get immortality, so you can keep on stealing that tech, and then all the rest of this I think does not matter because it's all heroes army. Alright, we'll just keep maxing out this stuff then. Just because you can. Own characters in region, cleanse corruption, good enough. Kalaw. The tech fee. Oh. You know what? The tech thief. There we go. Good enough. And you are going to move up to Nagaron and continue annoying them like the guy that died, or the guy that got taken off the map. We could actually build another one. Do we need any more Skink Priests right now? We can't afford one anyway. Fine. I just want to double check this in case there's something cool here. No, there's nothing cool. Wait, Skink Chiefs? Humble and Cunning? Nah. Not worthwhile, although I am kind of tempted to just get a bunch more money keepers. Wait, how many Skink Chiefs are we able to build right now? We're at 7 out of 5, 0. It wouldn't have even mattered. Let's end the turn. Let's end the turn. Got some more population surpluses. Let's also keep building our defensive upgrades. Obviously, none of our territories are actually going to be able to hold once Chaos arrives without defenses. Ooh, the Razor Dawns might be good for that. Although they're going to have a difficult time defending stuff on the walls, to be fair. I'll think about that. Alright, War declared Harbinger of Disaster and Clan Wars. Wait, I thought Clan Wars was dead. Ironbrow's expedition destroyed them, didn't they? What the hell are you doing? How are you alive? Who are you? I completely forgot about you. He's probably going to start raiding our territory somewhere. Whatever. Crown of Command and alignments, public order, yeah, that's all great. We need this. Razor Sack, we got 16 turns, we need 2 more. Alright, Mazdamundi. Oh, yes. Okay, this we're gonna make cinematic, and we're going to do it with Mazdamundi's army alone, now that it's maxed out. So, beautiful. I'm glad we got this. You? Nice. Oh, and we're at 100% alignment. I wanted to do something specific here. Star reading. You know what? We'll do that after fighting. Oh, how long has that been at 100? Damn it. I forgot about it. Mazdamundi, you're gonna level up. We were getting Quetzal's design for you. Oh, how close are we to Lord of the Astral? Or not quite there yet. Not quite there. But approaching. Blessing of Hexoatl for armies faction-wide. I'm gonna be quite swell when we reach it. And plus 2 more alignments per turn. Minus 25 upkeep for all Slann. That's also quite lovely. I remember to not accidentally forget to get that, and I know you guys have reminded me of that as well. But you know, it can happen. All right, Quetzal's design. Obviously, the melee attack and weapon strength is going to be pretty worthwhile for this army. Cricket, still leveling up, buddy. 890 attack. You won, scary Cricket. Thick-skinned. There you go. Happy with that, and now it's time for Mazdamundi's newly forged army to make its debut 1-on-2. And ooh, we get to watch the Honor Guard of Hexoatl make their debut as well. Oh, this is gonna be glorious. Rampager Standard, Razor Standard. Razor Standard is still probably better on the Star Chamber Guardians than these guys. Rampager Standard is a 25 charge bonus. We could give it to Cricket. Or we can buff him. Nah, these guys are fairly slow, so yeah, let's give it to Cricket. He's faster, and he actually likes to charge. What do you have, by the way? Oh, you have the Sunburst Standard. Yeah, that's fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Heroic Victory, but they at least have some nice stuff. Look, they got 4 Tomb Scorpions. They got a bunch of Necro Serpents all over the place, so it should still be a fairly fun battle. Let's get to it. Oh, I'm so excited. So damn excited. Oh, 200 range on the Thunderous one. Yeah, go. Alrighty, here we go. Pretty exciting because we do get to debut a number of units. We do have the Blessed Temple Guard. Let's start with them. I just want to compare what they look like compared to a regular Temple Guard. So, let's see. I'm not actually noticing any difference. Because I know that the Blessed Saurus look a little bit different by virtue of their color scheme, but the Blessed Temple Guard seem to have... Oh, they don't have the... Huh. Wait, they actually have less armor? No, some of them still have that back armor. They just don't have the red and yellow Hexoatl sort of colors. They just have a grayish. Well, at least they do look fairly cohesive. Then we have our Honor Guard of Hexoatl, which is the main reason we want to try this out. So they're pretty cool. Damn. So they've got darker scales. Their weapons all look sort of identical. I mean, then again, so do these guys. I kind of wish that they had the weapons of the Star Chamber Guardians. Probably a little bit much. But otherwise, yeah, they all look damn awesome. And do they all have the same helmet, or do they... Yeah, I think... Well, they all seem to have these bone helmets. But then again... Oh, I like your helmet. I like your helmet, Star Chamber Guardians. Yeah, I feel like the Star Chamber Guardians, you could probably use a few more of the stuff from them, but they still look pretty damn cool. Yeah, I like the red ropes. Are the red ropes unique to them? Like the stuff that's got the stuff on their backs? I'm not seeing it on any of the other models. Yeah, so I think that is one of the things that's unique to them. They've got these things on their backs with the spines. They're almost like little mini dinos themselves, and I think that's going to show how powerful they are. And all their weapons are not in fact the same. They've got 2 types at least. Yeah, alrighty, so that's those guys. And then in addition, of course, we do have our Blessed Stegodons, which we now have a bunch, but more so I'm curious to see how the Honor Guard of Hexoatl do. Now, over here in the meantime, we can see some hurt enemy units, and that's because Mazdamundi being deployed used a ruination of cities on them and ripped apart 4 units, just like that, with little to no effort, apparently. Otherwise, we are just going to move away from the enemy army, and I want to try and see how much damage we can dish out with our little siege stags that have those ballistas on them. Damn, those ballistas move fast, like, once they fire. I slowed it down as it fired, and I was looking to see how much damage it would do. Alright, so they've been firing at these Necropolis Knights, all 4 of them at once, but considering that they've used up about, I want to say 15% of their ammunition, at least to delete... With 4 of them, just to delete maybe half of the well, maybe 66% of the Necropolis Knights, probably a little bit underwhelming at that. Plus, considering the fact that the Skeleton Horsemen here have been getting hit by the Basties with solar engines, and they've been taking about similar damage. Although obviously this is a lower tier, but so are these guys, and then there are 3 of them as opposed to the 4 of those guys. Now over here we have Lord Croak, who is going to get attacked by a bunch of Necropolis Knights, which isn't so great for him, so we are going to move a bunch of Temple Guard to sort of defend him, prevent him from dying. We can, of course, heal him with Apotheosis coming from Mazdamundi, but, you know, we don't want to get too much damage. And it looks like these Necropolis Knights, after being focused down by our Stegs, are just about ready to go. I think at this point we've actually switched targets. We also have the... Oh, right, this is also the debut of the Thunderous one, which it does have some cool, unique lightning abilities, but right now we're just keeping it back because I'm wanting to test as much of our range stag firepower as possible. But while that is all happening, we are going to push our Honor Guard of Hexoatl forward and try to get them to fight some stuff. Because more than anything, this is going to be their debut, and they're going to get charged by a... Oh, wow, I actually thought that they would have had... I thought they had the Juggernaut trait. Yeah, they do have the Juggernaut trait. Damn, but they don't have enough mass to take a charge from a single charge. That's a little bit disappointing, actually. I feel like being Temple Guard and being Juggernauts, they should have a little bit more mass. Yeah, like 1 Necropolis Knight pushes 2 of them back there. Yeah, so if they were to get charged by a full blob of Necropolis Knights, they definitely get knocked back. And don't get me wrong, I don't think they need the same amount of mass as, like, Grimgor has, because, I mean, nobody but Grimgor needs that kind of mass, but still. Anyway, at the very least, we get to watch them go and fight the Necropolis Knights, which is a pretty cool matchup, you gotta admit. There we go, we can see Lord Croak using his magic in the meantime, and this, while they have been charged, you can see that the Necropolis Knights are damaged here, and though they have been taking some damage themselves from our Stegodons, who are still firing this entire time, and despite all those charges, the Honor Guard of Hexoatl is just fine. They've taken like no damage whatsoever. So the Chariot charged right through them, the Necropolis Knights charged them directly and they charged back, and they've taken no damage whatsoever. In fact, our entire army has essentially taken no damage with the exception of Lord Croak, who will simply get healed by Apotheosis later. I just left him a little bit overexposed, unfortunately. But now he is surrounded by a blob of Temple Guard, as is only appropriate. This actually looks really cool. Yeah, I usually probably you don't want your Temple Guard or your infantry blobbing up like this, but in this particular case it looked cool with them surrounding Lord Croak in a sort of protective line. Over here, the Honor Guard of Hexoatl are still fighting, or they're trying to fight. Yeah, or moving in, sort of. Oh, these guys probably charged right through them. Oh, wow, and they're just wrecking themselves on these Star Chamber Guardians, which is also unsurprising. Star Chamber Guardian is also a super cool model, too. I love those glowing weapons. Very nice. Very, very nice. And then the Thunderous one charges in as well. Finally getting, like, we've been waiting to recruit this guy for quite a while, too. Ooh, yeah, definitely ripping apart some Sepulchral Stalkers with every hit, and it's a very nice model, too, with all the lightning going and the red scales on you. Yeah, good luck surrounding him. How are our Stegs doing in the meantime? They're at about half of their ammunition, and they're still firing, trying to do damage to the enemy larger units. We also have a large enemy army moving up in a sort of conga line formation, which you really don't want to do, especially when you have, spoiler alert, ruination of cities, which we'll see in a little bit. Otherwise, we have a main blob here with Mazdamundi fighting. I mostly moved him in to protect Lord Croak after he took that little bit of damage there. I even used some magic resistance on him just in case. Otherwise, it looks like most of their Necro Serpents have bit the dust or become dust, returned to the dust from whence they came, or maybe the sand from whence they came. Similar sort of stuff anyway. Yeah, I think, yeah, it looks like we got 2 units out here that are pretty beat up. Oh, and we got the lightning effects coming in from our Thunderous one. Very nice. Yeah, so these guys have been kind of wrecked by our Stegodons. There we go. They're still Are you really missing when these guys are basically standing still? Alright, Stegodons, keep ripping them apart. Yeah, considering that these things are... Considering the amount of damage that these things are supposed to be dealing, I feel like they're a little bit underwhelming. Like, maybe, like, they probably should be killing one of these Sepulchral Stalkers per shot. It's not like they fire that fast. In fact, I'm just curious. How fast do they fire? Let's see. Let's time it here. Okay, you're gonna fire... now, and then let's see how long before you fire again. And I don't mean the little supporting fire from the skinks up there. Alright, looks like they fire about every 9-ish seconds. Okay, so considering 9-ish seconds, yeah, maybe they should be able to take down a Sepulchral Stalker. I mean, considering that this is a blessed unit, and they dish out 1,064 at max range. Or max, 5.9 seconds. What? Huh, I swear, I was counting the seconds there. Okay, well, that's not quite right. Or I miscounted there. Oh, I must have fired twice while I was counting. Oh, but then I should have counted to like 12. Ah, whatever. I'm not known for my counting abilities. Anyway, I just feel like these guys should be a little bit stronger in terms of how much damage they dish out. I think next time... Ooh... I think that one hit this unit, and it actually killed like 4 of these guys. Yeah, maybe the Sepulchral Stalkers or the Necro Serpents are just a little bit too resistant to fire here. Oh, that's a nice shot. Lizards and Tomb Kings are like the two coolest looking factions in terms of aesthetics, and just watching them fight each other, especially with some of the cooler units on the field, is real awesome. Too bad we didn't get more Tomb Guard and Pyro Titans and other craziness. Oh man, that's a lot of Temple Guard that the enemy can't really do anything to. How are we doing otherwise? The enemy is starting to move its blob of the units up to help. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unless I once again miscounted units of infantry, but we also have moving up a bunch of Tomb Scorpions. And now you see this Tomb Scorpion, we've been targeting it this entire time with the Blessed Stag. So as soon as it moved into range here, I immediately had all 4 of them targeted. They are anti-large. I wanted to see how much damage they'd be able to do to it. And turns out, A, they miss a lot, but B, it's not a lot of damage. I mean, it's at nearly 7,000 HP, and it's fully maxed out at 7750. So all of those hits basically did a little bit under 1,000 damage. Well, now we're past 1,000 damage, but yeah, as I said, quite underwhelming considering there's supposed to be a specialized anti-large unit. Now that's how you kill large units. Maybe not Tomb Scorpions, but damn, the Sepulchral Stalkers die much quicker to a blast from Lord Croak than they do from 4 Ancient Stegs. But in the meantime, regardless of how well the Ancient Stegs are doing, the Honor Guard of Hexoatl have been fighting this entire time, have killed 111 enemy units, and have taken absolutely no damage. I mean, between the various forms of regeneration they have and the fact that they don't have too many models, that is really good. They do benefit more from regeneration just by virtue of the fact that it's more difficult to kill their models. And they've been having a great time fighting. Otherwise, this battle is just about over. Oh, and we're gonna get our ruination of cities that I promised going in here now. And I want to watch this one because we didn't get to watch the first one. Imagine moving this massive legion of skeletons to destroy the enemy, and then suddenly the Slann is like, you know what? I just don't want you to exist, and just obliterates them with a thought. Or at least, even if he doesn't obliterate them, damage them so heavily that they don't want any part of this. Alright, here we go. First hit. From the ruination of cities, I mean. Not trying to imply I took a hit of anything. Alright, there we go, and that first hit, oh, look at the damage. Oh, man. What a great ability against the chaff infantry I got. I mean, it's not like it's bad against Tomb Guard and more elite infantry either, but damn. Oh man, are they all? They're all critical binding after that one hit too. And yeah, we could have probably achieved a similar sort of effect with a Wind of Death or a Vortex if we aimed it correctly. But because of the way that the that ability spreads out, it certainly does a lot of damage. We also summoned our Terminators here, who did unfortunately get attacked by a bunch of Tomb Scorpions. But whatever. Oh, and now we were trying to shoot this Tomb King with our Stegs, who still have a little tiny bit of ammo left, but unfortunately they're not getting too much out of it. We also have the Honor Guard of Hexoatl still moving out here, trying to charge any enemies that they can get their halberds at. There we go, surrounding the enemy lord here. And he's going to go down very, very soon. Honestly, I probably should have just had Mazdamundi hit him, but he's completely surrounded by Temple Guard, and that's not really a place you want to be when you're in a large unit. There's a Tomb Scorpion over here that's about to fall as well, and the battle is just about over. You can see the balance of power bar is vastly in our favor, and just look at how much damage we've taken. So Blessed Temple Guard unit, a little bit of damage. Lord Croak, a little bit of damage, but he's probably going to continue healing, and then Temple Guard unit, a little bit of damage. And that's about it. I mean, this is a much more elite army than we fought with some of our other units, in the sense that they had a lot of Necro Serpents, and 4 Tomb Scorpions is always nice. There we go. One more charge from the Honor Guard of Hexoatl, as this is their show. This is their debut and their episode. Too bad each of them doesn't get an Ancient Steg to ride. Especially if those guys didn't want to participate with too much in the way of dishing out the damage. Oh, we still are getting some fire support from our Basties with solar engines. I'm actually going to be curious to compare the damage dealt by the Basties with solar engines as compared to the Ancient Stegs. Anyway, just like that, these guys clear out the last remaining skeletons and are back up to full HP. Which is very nice. And I don't think I actually healed them any time at all, because all the heals went to Mr. Croak after taking all that damage, and he's nearly full HP now. And if we had stayed on the field a little bit longer, I think that we would have we would have been able to heal him to full. Anyway, with that, there is only one enemy remaining, and it is this Tomb Scorpion. We are going to try to charge him with our Honor Guard of Hexoatl just one more time. Just missed with that lightning strike, unfortunately. Not that it would have really done any damage, I just did it for fun. Tomb Scorpion is also such a cool freaking model. I mean, look at this thing. I spent like half of the Arcan campaign gushing over Tomb Scorpions and Hyro Titans. And here we go, one charge before you die, buddy. You were already crumbling. I just wanted to see the Honor Guard of Hexoatl hit you, and time to explode. There we go. Couldn't quite see the explosion there, but you seem a little bit upset, or at least you were before you died. There we are. Heroic victory, unsurprisingly, and it was against 2 stacks with 1 army. I would have loved to see how one of our other armies would have performed against a specific stack, like our Fire Slann or our Life Slann, 1 versus 2. I mean, our Fire Slann is pretty complete now, but the Life Slann really still needs a retrofit. But lots of debuts here. We had fun. Let's see how much damage everybody was able to dish out. Alrighty, a pretty easy battle, as we can see by how little damage we took. Although Mr. Croak did get hurt a few times, Mazdamundi was able to heal him right back up. 162,000 damage. That's pretty damn insane. Even against Tomb Kings, considering that there was only 2 armies full of skeletons, that's a really high number still. Of course, he did use his ruination of cities to kill a lot of them, so that's where that comes from. Fairly impressed with the Honor Guard of Hexoatl. 143 kills and 18,000 damage, considering the fact that they were up front the entire time. They didn't get hurt at all, and they beat out all of the other Temple Guard in terms of kills, if not in damage for this unit, and that's pretty good just by virtue of the fact that you have to consider that these are single units, or they're the units with less models, and therefore it's a little bit harder for them to get a huge amount of kills. But of course, it looks like that area attack was telling. Very nice job to the Thunderous one. I gotta say, I was fairly unimpressed, however, with the Blessed Stegs. I was hoping that with Mazdamundi's buffs they would be a lot more powerful, but unfortunately in this case they didn't really work out. A little bit disappointing. Barely able to beat out Blessed Basties with solar engines, and I was targeting them at large units the entire time. They tried to snipe lords, they tried to kill various necroserpents, and they just really did not accomplish much. Despite the anti-large trait, it's starting to make me think that maybe they're better off firing at infantry than they are at firing at actual large units, because yeah, it's a pretty weak amount of damage, and because considering they ran out of ammunition by the end. So yeah. Anyway, let's exterminate. I just want to check their stats here. We're obviously out of time. Oh, we got an Armor of Destiny out of it, though. That's very nice. And a Great Warder. Okay, we got to put that on somebody. In fact, just so I don't forget. Can you get the Great Warder? No, but you can't get a Zote Servant. Get you that. Who can get a Great Warder? Can you get a Great Warder? Administrator. You can also get a Zote Servant. Okay, everybody needs Zotes. Zotes for everyone. Pterodon Riders, Feral Troglodon, Stegs. Yeah, you know what? Why not? This is Lord's Army. Yeah. So that works. Wait, can you get one of those as well? Okay, yeah. I just wanted to reduce the cost of all these Stegs. So what was I saying? Who the hell can get the Great Warder then? If you guys can't, wait, can you get a Great Warder? Yes, you can. All right, research rate +8. I'm just trying to stack as much of that research as slannily possible. Anyway, what I was saying was these guys, like, the missile damage is technically really high and got a lot of armor-piercing missile damage there, but they just were not dealing a lot of damage to those units. They weren't able to really hurt the Tomb Scorpions at all, and all 4 did try to target one of the Tomb Scorpions as it moved up to our army, so that they had the time to hit it a bunch of times and still basically no damage to it. Yeah, it makes me think they're better at clusters of units regardless of the fact that they're anti-large. I was thinking that they'd work a little bit like cannons, in the sense that cannons work really well against anti-large, but also do quite the decent amount of damage to regular units, and same with like warp lightning cannons. These guys did not seem to work that way, unfortunately. Maybe you're supposed to just get a lot of value out of the stagger shot. You guys let me know what your experience with the stegs, like the siege stegs, has been, because right now what I'm looking at is it might just be better to go ancient steg for the close combat damage in addition to the missile support, as opposed to the siege stegs. And I'm talking about getting ancient stegs instead of siege stegs on like heroes and stuff like that. Not replacing these guys. They're obviously staying in this army. It's just that they could have done a little bit more damage. But once again, very impressed with the honor guard, and they will get stronger as they actually level up. So hopefully we get more battles out of them as we go along. Let's try to sack this next time and keep on killing Numas as we go next time. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback. Yada yada yada. Likes and comments are good. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.